It is okay. Woo. I was just snacking on some fruits over there. Let me clean my mouth. I even comb my hair every morning before I come out. That's how easy I make this meditative joke. I comb my hair. I try to look as I try to look as sharp as I can. Yeah, so today, mental health is an emotion that I was literally thinking, let me do it. Let me tie up my shoe. And as you can see, I'm trying to fix my shoe. Yeah, mental health. It is about 5 something right now. So I think I got 55 minutes back. Yeah, I did. Yeah. So now that 55 minutes, I just need another half an hour now. It needs to be another half an hour early, so that's what I'm gonna work on in the next couple of days. And today, another 30-mile meditative jog. Mental health. That's all I could think of this morning. Mental health. How important it is. Really quiet out, right? Not like yesterday morning, so I got that 55-minute back, really. Pretty quiet out. So. And mental health, let us keep hope alive. Send that good vibration. This time, the virus is going to disappear. It's really funny how yesterday, when I was out, there was fog everywhere. And it's amazing how that fog literally, man, what is wrong with my shoe? Literally disappeared. Amazing. And to me, that same way is the way that this situation is going to disappear. And it's going to be something of the past. This is where we need to control our emotion and build on mental health. A lot of movement is involved. As you can see, gyms are closed right now too, and this is the time to practice yoga with oneself. Go for a walk. Now that the gym is closed and it's kind of hot outside, this is the time to go for that walk, jog, all those kind of things. It's just, and people always say, I just don't like running. No, it's all in the mind, because the way your feet is designed to move. All you have to do is look at the bottom of your feet. That's your wheels right there. Nature put it there for a reason. It's not there to just stand there. It's there to move. Move, put one foot in front of the other. And in running, jogging, you can get over a lot of things. Just going out and just going for that walk. And today, I'm going to do this 13-mile meditative jog. And I'm thinking mental health. I don't even know why I'm thinking of it. Mental health. And I think mental health, mental wealth, shall I say, comes from the ability to be calm in any situation. Because a lot of people have material things, but they're mentally broke. Which makes it of no use. There's no enjoyment. Because when you have all those nice things and you're mentally broke, you act a biscuit all the time. But when you're mentally wealthy, your material things is a bonus. It's like a tip. Voila. That's what the material things are. Material things is a tip. Like how you go out, somebody park your car, it's only like $3, but you tip him. Or for example, like tipping the Uber driver. It's the ride is $5. and you tip him another $6. Boy, that's what material things are to me, because it's like a tip, and to develop mental health, mental wealth is extremely difficult. It's easy to talk about it, but to actually practice it, that requires a lot of meditation, mindfulness, stretching the body, and watching what you eat. You could talk about it, sound so good about it, but how you stand and your figure describes the truth behind it. Because, our body language speaks about us a lot. All you have to do is look at somebody, just their posture, the way we speak. Human beings, we are body language, the way we stand, and that's the whole thing about meditation. The way somebody stands, the way they act, you can pretty much see where they're coming from, what's on their mind. They can fake it and talk all that good stuff, like they do when I was younger on the Sundays. They talk all that good stuff to us when I was younger on the Sundays. And I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying me. When I was younger, on the Sunday, they used to talk all that good talk. And we, kids, we don't know anything. We just listen. We just listen to all that every Sunday, day in and day out. Then you get older and realize, wait a minute, this is a bunch of biscuit. So, mental wealth. I see a lot of people talk about it, and they're like, can't fool me. This environment. I'm telling you, I like it when I see all these grasses. They're turning green. Nature, man. I love this earth so much. I'm grateful for it, especially the way you provide things for us, the food, this thing that we see. That's where we're all like. Can you imagine without this ground, there would be no food. Without this. So it is amazing. So yeah, when I see people coming out, talking about mental health, all I have to do is look at your body and not know that you ain't fooling me. And I'm just saying this, not to pick on nobody, but I see it's very common and I'm going to keep on saying this, it's very common with our pastors. It is absolutely not fair that these people that we look up to, it's almost like they don't read the book that they preach to us. For a lot of our preachers to have a book in their hand, that teaches them how to eat, and for them to still be overweight, I literally don't think there's no excuse for that. Because you have studied this thing, you read this thing, you preach this thing, and for you, as a reverend, whoever you are, to be practicing gluttony, there's just no excuse for it. No excuse whatsoever. Because day in and day out, you are preaching. You are the leader. And one of the things in the Bible that's been described, to watch what you eat and you cannot control that, there's just no excuse. It is not fair to the people that look up to you, and it's not fair to your congregation. So even though a lot of people close their mind to it, but that's just the way I look at it. And also, that's what I'm saying, mental health. Let us not forget. Let us keep hope alive, because this virus, it is going to disappear. Just like that cloud, there's a sunshine behind it. So when we practice mental health, this kind of situation, we are able to deal with it. It is very helpful, because we are able to control our emotion. But when we don't practice mindfulness and mental health, all we do is fight. Can you imagine? There's a virus that we cannot see. But yet, we are fighting each other, beating each other up over food. Now, to me, that's amazing. We cannot see this virus, but yet we're fighting all over it. So, that being said, meditation, breathing into the body is an essential right now. This is the time that we need to think. And especially for the people who are on a low income, this is the time to absolutely use Google. Look at YouTube videos. You have no excuse not to listen. There's a lot of different motivational speakers that one can listen to right now. Yeah, we have no excuse. All you have to do is turn on his Google. Millions of motivational speakers, dietitian would appear in your hand. So there's no excuse anymore. Before we didn't know. But in this information age where things, all you have to do in your hand, it'll appear. We have no excuse. So mental health, let's keep the mental wealth going, because that mental wealth means what you put in your system. Yeah. If you are mentally broke, your material wealth is a waste. Like I was saying earlier, your material wealth is like a tip. You know, it's a bonus. Because once you have that mental wealth, you know, the material things, the material wealth is a bonus. It's like, you know, it's like when you go into a store at a restaurant, you buy your food and you tip the waitress. That's a bonus. Excited. Yeah. So let us think about that. I'm going to go ahead. I think I'm about almost 9 miles into this 30-mile meditative jog. I'm going to finish this run. And like I always say, you know, thank you. Like I always say, I share. That's my peace and love word. And wow, I just love this beautiful tree right here. I'm feeling this tree right here. Amazing. Just the color. Look at nature, how beautiful nature is. This is God at his best. You know, intelligent design it is called. That's what this universe is. Intelligent design. This is something that I read in a book by, it's called the Hellenistic Theory. Amazing, amazing, you know. I'm a philosopher, Bob. I just love reading. Anyway, like I always say, I share. And one love. Breathe into the body. Take a yoga class. Watch what you eat. And Udabo.